Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be playing with everything brand new. You guys may have seen me and James unbox a ton of stuff in my last video. If you have not watched that, I'm going to encourage you guys to go check that out. I have a huge giveaway in that video as well. A lot of the stuff that you'll see, I'm putting like a shade or two of this and a shade or two of that, plus a bunch of other things in the giveaway over in that video. I will have everything in the description box below. But today what I'm gonna do is try on everything, a full face of brand new makeup, of PR. And yes, this was sent to me, but it's not sponsored. You guys know how I do it on my channel. I say whatever I wanna say. I have it all mapped out. We have some really exciting new launches. I'm gonna be doing my mascara with this new IT Cosmetics. It looks like a cute little round brush. This is like a collaboration with Dry Bar. We have Marc Jacobs. We have new foundations, Lawless powder. e.l.f. has this going on, you guys. So like this is kind of high-low indie, a little bit everywhere. They say that they're the #1 brow pencil in America and #2. Why am I shocked by that? Like, I'm like, really? Like, there's a lot of pencils out there. Are they really like the #1 and 2? Like, or is that kind of like when you go to a donut shop and it's like world's best? Like, are you allowed to say that? I don't really know, but we're gonna try out those e.l.f. brow products. And I think I just need to stop yapping and get to the makeup. Let's prime the skin. The first thing I'm gonna go in with is from Huda Beauty. This is the Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. This is not the mattifying one. This is just like the straight up prime you, get you looking, feeling good, a little bit juiced up, and help your foundation to smooth on a little bit better. I hope this doesn't make me break out. I love Huda Beauty products, but some of them do, for whatever reason, aggravate my skin. We are going to smooth a little SMASHBOX PhotoFinish Oil and Shine Control Primer on the T-zone. Something I'm really intrigued by with this one is they say it's a cloud-like texture. Ooh, it is. It's not like that thicker dimethicone straight gel thick primer, which is typical of SMASHBOX. So this is a little bit of a hybrid. The dry down on this one is nice though. It's like very, very blurring. I like that. Yes, please. Blur my whole face. So I'm gonna go in with a semi-matte foundation that is new from Jane Iredale. Now, looking at the ingredients and looking at the call outs on their website, I was just like, oh my gosh, like sold. Like I need to try that. You see the video and the model is literally doing this. And all of a sudden you're like, she looks perfect. I know sometimes that that's just not real and it's like the model has perfect skin and like someone adjusts them or whatever, but it just, it did this to me and I'm like, must try that. So I got a bag of these and this is not out until, I think when this video goes up, this will be out. But I mean, this is a brand new product for them. Wait, I want to show you my favorite part. The brush just like coming up. So yeah, it's cruelty-free, vegan, no parabens, non-GMO, no nanoparticles, no talc, no parabens, no synthetic fragrance, no phthalates, no synthetic preservatives. Sometimes that worries me a little bit because you do want to make sure you're not using product that is spoiled or has gone bad. That's a challenge moving into the whole clean makeup movement. And I think, you know, everybody, we have Google, we can do research, we can figure out what ingredients our skin personally loves and go from there, but we don't need to panic. Like sometimes I think there's a little bit too much panic and I myself have been that person where I'm like, oh my God, everything needs to be free of XYZ. But find out what is triggering some of your skin issues if you have any, and then stick with that and try not to, you know, lose your mind with all of it. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is a self-adjusting foundation, meaning it is going to shift a little bit, oxidize a little bit, kind of blend into the skin and warm up to it. This looks like it comes in 18 colors. It's $50. Whew, that's a little up there. It's a little up there for a brand that's, you know, more boutique-y, spa-like, not at Sephora. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this one looks like maybe M4. Let's look for M4. M7's not bad, right? I almost feel like I should let this sit on my face for a few minutes to like oxidize just a tiny bit, right? Ooh, M8. That kind of feels like me, right? All of you at home are screaming. You're like, no, Tati, it doesn't. Stop it. Go with the lighter one. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go in with M8. Now it says to go in with a brush or your fingertips. I'm gonna go in with the ZOEVA brush. I really like their brushes, regardless of if you've ever tried out their makeup or not. You know, I wanna explore that Authentic Skin foundation, and I will, and I'll use this brush with it. But I already love ZOEVA brushes. I think they're fabulous. They're so nice. Like, they're really not crazy expensive. They perform well. They always feel very secure and not like things are falling apart or getting weird. And they make one of my favorite contour brushes. Love them. So we're gonna go ahead and do what they say in the video. And I didn't squeeze that much out. I'm gonna just take it on the brush and say a little prayer and go in. Wait, the girl did like this, I think, yeah. The finish on this is so nice. Like, it actually is super, super nice. I like it. It definitely has a semi-matte finish, and it feels a little leaning, more hydrating than I thought it would. It's not really even medium coverage. Like, I'm definitely seeing things like my little pigmented areas poking through, but it has evened me out really nicely. It blended in really nicely. It was quick. There are things I like about it. Moving right along, let's get into a new concealer from Benefit that promises to be completely cake-free. It says it's the cakeless concealer. It literally has no caking and a birthday cake with candles and a little like on the top of this. So I'm like, oh, okay. This also says it's a 24-hour long wear waterproof formula. Man, I should have just done a dedicated on this one. It feels lightweight, doesn't cake or crack. Those are huge claims, you guys. Like, that is a big one. It also said something online that was a little bit concerning. I don't know if we should be concerned. I think maybe not, maybe. Oh my gosh, I'm suddenly thinking of that meme going around of the girl being like, maybe. Like, that's me with makeup every day of my life. The ingredients are like, make sure that you are okay to use this. And it's like, what's in here? Why? You know? So we're just gonna give it our best. Ooh. Oh, it already feels really, really good though. Do we have a new Shape Tape on our hands? Oh my goodness. It feels like a little cloud of coverage just like danced on my under eye area. What is this? Stop. I'm gonna go for like a little extra something because the foundation really is just like, I don't know, not that intense. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna take my Stands Out little sponge. The nice thing about this one is you can wet it, but you don't have to. You can actually just kind of go in, which is what I'm gonna do initially. Gosh, whenever I use this sponge, I'm reminded like how much I really like it. My inner monologue is like something like this. Why do you even mess around with other sponges? This one works, it's so good. Oh my God, you didn't even have to get up and use water. This is amazing. Look at that blend. It's dry, but it's doing a perfect job. It kind of feels like I could make a pillow out of this and I'd get a really good night's rest. Okay, Benefit, you kind of killed it. I'm really, really excited to see how this wears. Oh my God, what? That went on incredibly well. I'm kind of blown away. All right, where are we? I feel like I do need a little bit of contour and I don't wanna just go in hard with powder. So I am gonna do maybe just like a little contour from the same foundation that I was just using, Jane Iredale. This looks like a really nice color too. That's M9. I'm actually super loving the concealer, the foundation, everything so far. So I'm gonna go in with a little Pat McGrath powder. I'm gonna be very, very careful this time so that we don't have a replay of the powder situation last time. But they sent me a lighter powder and I'm really curious to see how this one wears because I like the other one. It was just maybe a touch too golden for me. This has a lot of pigment in it. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everything is smoothed out. I feel poreless, I feel mattified. I feel like once this warms up, it's gonna be just right. So I'm going in with the Lawless bronzer in the shade Golden Hour. What is in that powder? God. This definitely is more of a slow build where you're gonna be in control of the distribution of color. I really love that with a bronzer sometimes. I really like using one like this and then going in with one that applies a little bit stronger, which is actually what I'm gonna do. I'm now gonna go into this NARS palette. We're gonna use this on the eyes today as well, but I'm gonna go into the bronzer right here, which I know is a little more concentrated. I'm gonna grab this brush from STILA and I'm just going to kind of go on top of what I just did with the Lawless and just kind of pump the color up just a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the blush in this palette as well. And now I'm gonna go into the Marc Jacobs new highlighter that I love so much. This is called Showstopper. This is one of their Omega glazes. It's from the new Glam Rock collection, which I love the packaging so much. It's beautiful. I am gonna just hit this on the high points of my face. Love. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a lip gloss because I'm just kind of dying for one right now before we move to eyes. I'm gonna go in with Annie. Go back in a little bit with this. Yikes. So I haven't talked about this at all, and it's really nothing I'm gonna go deep on, but Annie Lawless is the name of the owner of Lawless Cosmetics, but Annie, so I'm so sorry that I'm like, how crazy. Annie is also the name of someone that I absolutely adored and was building a relationship with, and she was taken from this world too soon, and she passed on the same day that my grandma did. So it was just the craziest thing that happened. And her and I on the phone, we would FaceTime, and I'd like sent her makeup, and she was gonna come to California. It was like a whole thing. But her time it was her time. Like, she was very sick. She knew that she was on her way out of the world. And I was just like, hey, like, come hang out in the beauty studio anytime. And that's a crazy thing to say, you know, but yeah, I just thought of that. Life, you guys. What you see on camera, what you see, you know, as far as watching a video and spending 20 minutes at a time with someone who's swatching makeup, trying on makeup, taking you on an adventure, don't ever forget that there are layers deep to their life, the person that you're watching, and there's so much going on. And there's so much that I always want to let you guys in on, but also I don't know what's appropriate, where to draw a line so that I feel good and protected about my own personal world and space. But there's been a lot. This has been hands down the biggest year for me to emotionally grow and feel things that I have never felt before. And all in all, I'm really grateful. I'm really, really grateful. So I cannot wait for the next few months to come around, and a lip gloss just like brought me to that like moment. How crazy. Let's do some eyebrows with America's #1 eyebrow pencil. We'll see about that. Well, what? Okay, Elf, you just like showed up to the party. What? All right, you guys, thumbs this video up, ring the bell, do the things. Yeah, let me know. Do you want me to do a full face Elf? They have some new stuff and I'm like, why not? They really bring it. Like they do a really, really excellent job with so many of their products. All right, I'm gonna wait until I do my eye makeup to put in any of the brow pomade or the brow gel, because sometimes powder fluffs on your brows and it's always best to wait until last steps to do that. But I'm shocked that that took the time that it did. It was so fast. The color's really pretty. It's like creamy and powdery, but not too much in either direction. I love that. That's crazy. Okay, moving on. We're gonna do eyes. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Let's get to it. All right, so I'm kind of feeling like I want to change up the gloss just a little bit. Oh my gosh, I really like this one. Now looking at it in the tube, it wouldn't normally catch my eye. This is one of those where you apply it and it gets like even more champagne and nude, and it's so beautiful. These are new glosses from Marc Jacobs. I have a pretty specific plan for my eyes. I'm gonna go in first with these new guys from STILA. This is Nude Awakening, and this is their new liquid eyeshadow. They have newer shades. This one has no shimmer, it is matte. And I'm also gonna take the shade Midnight Espresso, and I'm gonna use these as my eye base, lay it down on the eye first, and then I'm gonna shift gears and go into this guy right here. We use the blush and bronzer from this guy from NARS. This is the Make Up Your Mind palette. This is brand new, but a lot of the shades I believe are existing ones like Laguna and Orgasm, Dolce Vita, as far as the face shades. I am gonna go in on the eyes with a few of these, and then to give it a real kick, I'm gonna take the sequins in the shade Stardust from the Glam Rock collection. I have to like pause and just like look and appreciate the packaging every time I pick this up. And then we're gonna line and lash and all of that, but I'm gonna not bore you to death with how slow I move through my eyeshadow, and we're gonna hit fast forward. So let's get to the eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, I have completely destroyed my makeup. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys in action a tip that I use, which is why I'm not panicking. Oh no, I'm letting the mascara kind of harden up and dry and then like kind of scratch it off versus panicking and smearing, you know, black pigments that are still liquid all over the face. That always is a nightmare. So just press the pause button if you run into a situation like this. So let's chat while my makeup looks jacked up. I love most of my makeup. I have to say this foundation, dang, the concealer, oh my goodness, so good. Lawless, you know, the lippy and the bronzer, whew, love, give it to me. Give me more, I love it. The NARS palette, excellent. The STILA liquid shadows, those are always so great. STILA kind of missed the mark on this one though. The XX Magnum mascara. This wand, at first I was like, oh yeah, bring it, give that to me, because it looks like a Dior show wand, kind of like you get in there and really quickly you are done. But immediately we got like a little on the cheek just from normal mascara-ing. And that can happen with a brand new mascara. It needs like a moment to dry out just a little bit. My favorite is like a week into mascara when it's just not brand new. You have to be a little bit careful. So that one was on me. However, it was building up fine, tilting it vertically and going in on the lash like this, which I really love to do to get kind of that baby doll type of a clung together look. Scott Barnes is the one that taught me how to do that. And if you use his pumped up mascara, it works beautifully. Like that one, I feel like you could literally close your eyes and just go, and I mean, maybe not. It's pretty goof proof. It's really good. And you can layer and layer and layer and layer and layer to get to that like, kind of a situation. I know what I like in a mascara. Both of these, no, I won't be using again, sadly. I had hopes for this. Kind of stupid that I had hopes based on it being cute and the fact that it's like around, I need to stop. And then this XXX one is just, no. We all have personal preference with how we like things to perform, with how we apply our makeup. So by no means do I think everyone is gonna hate anything that I don't like. So please keep that in mind. Excuse me while I try to scratch my mascara off my face. This is not something you want to be doing to your eye often. This is like an emergency situation only. Do not rub your eye or scratch your eye like this. Okay, I'm gonna pop on, so hot, holy cow. My AC, a lot of you guys are like, Tati, turn on the AC, it's fine. It's fine sometimes, but when it's been running all day, it gets kind of cranky and loud and then water starts coming out of it. I need help. Okay, lava lashes, oh girl, yes. These lashes are so nice. So we have sophisticated, badass. Do I feel badass today? Maybe. Flirty. Nice to meet you, all lashes. Nope, not for me. Not for today. Why am I like hating lashes lately? What is the deal? All right, badass, come through. That could be cute, maybe. All right, we're gonna go for it. Oh my God, I didn't contour my nose today. So much better. Okay, I actually just used the e.l.f. brow powder to contour my nose and it worked out great. This is like the secret sauce right here. That worked out so well. It blended perfectly. This is the dark brunette. I love the majority of what I tried out here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this PR try on. If you want me to do this every time we do an unboxing, which typically happens once a month-ish, like once every 6 weeks, those are actually my most popular videos as far as length of watch time and engagement. And I can always look and see what you guys are most interested in. So as long as you guys are into that, I'm gonna keep doing them. So I hope you guys love this and love the try on element of it. If you did, go ahead, give this a thumbs up. I'm gonna be doing a drugstore new try on very soon because I also have a big tub of like CoverGirl. There's the new BH stuff, which is drugstore pricing, L'Oreal bronzers, and just a bunch of other things. So I hope you guys stay subscribed and now take it one step further and ring the bell. I actually have something to show you guys that is like the cutest thing ever. My sister texted me earlier, if you guys watched the video with little Logan, he was on the channel and he like loved helping me out here and all of that. So I'm gonna let him be a big part of my outro today.
Say subscribe. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Little kiss.
You're so cute, dude.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, go have a good one, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.